Welcome back to my channel. I'm going to show you in this video how to true your front and back blocks. This technique also works with truing any pattern. It's just making sure that the details that you drafted out on flat paper will translate smoothly into fabric and into a 3D perspective. So mainly it's about closing darts. So first we have our back block, and this is our center back. We have a 1/2 inch shoulder dart, and we have 1.5 inch waist dart. It will follow along the princess seam. So the important thing to do is to pinch out. So imagine as if you were sewing, if it was fabric and you were sewing it, you want to fold your paper along one of the dart legs and then pivot it over to where it meets the other dart leg. So I have it. So I put a crease along one of the dart legs. So now our dart is folded off, and the point is for our lines to be straight. So with this one, I can lay my ruler on top, and from point H to I, we can tell that it's not quite straight all the way through. So what I'll do is I'll take a different color pen. You can do a colored pencil or just create some type of indicator mark, and I'll draw a new line. So now I have a line, a green line that's flat, that's smooth. At this point, you would take your tracing wheel and you would roll it over the dart fullness to mark the shape. I'm going to demonstrate that with a Sharpie, hoping that it bleeds through. So you would roll over it and it would give you the new dart shape. You would go down to the waist dart and do the same thing. folding the paper along your dart leg. Closing that dart up. And with the waist seam, since it's a curved, you'll take your hip curve and just make sure that it's smooth. This one is pretty spot on. I'm still going to just make sure it's exact since it flows from one curved edge. And like before, you would take your tracing wheel, run over it to perforate it and mark your dart shape. Then you would open it up, and now you have your dart shape. So that's how you do your back or your front. That's how you true up your darts. So the same process would go for the front. And then last, it would be making sure sewn edges measure the same. So easy thing to do is just measure it, and we can make sure that our front measurement 5 1/4 matches our closed point of 5 1/4, and also our side seams of 8 1/2 match at 8 1/2, and so they do. If it was a curved edge or a curved side seam, maybe for a skirt or a pant, you can always lay the pieces on top of each other and use the technique of walking, and that's basically aligning 2 points and the seam as if you were sewing them and making sure that they meet up at the same length. So quickly, I'm gonna true the front dart.
So that's how so that's how you true up your patterns. Any pattern, making sure your darts close and fit to each other. You want to make sure both of your dart legs are the same measurements. You want to make sure that the seam that a dart is sitting on is smooth after the dart is closed. And you want to make sure that all of the seams that get sewn together are the same length. So drop down in the comments section and let me know if you have any questions, any issues that you're having. I will make sure to answer them. Until next time, like, comment, subscribe, please share, and come back for how to draft a sleeve block.